and really soft from her hooks to her pins, really soft when you get in behind her, and just really, for as fancy as she is through her front end, I think she's a really complete individual. The second heifer calf, a little more performance, a little softer, pretty softer made, a little softer made than the third place heifer, and that's where she wins out to me. Just length of spine a little bit, and just her lower third just has a little more muscle shape and follows our first place heifer real well. Really moderate heifer in third, really nice teat placement on this little heifer calf, going to make a very nice yearling. I just like her. I think she follows the type and kind of one of the soggier, heavier heifers in fourth, real long spined heifer, just not quite the balance through her front end and front shoulder that the heifers that win the class. And as down on the line, just a nice set of heifer calves all the way through.
First in that class is Luke Webb with LKW Amanda 1G. Second is Ken Paul with WJP GH Ginger Spice 3G. Third is Kylie Dixon with Blair Athol EB 27C Marvel 23G. Fourth is Sophia Busman with CSR Daisy May 16G. Fifth is Tyson Ringdahl with TTR 9C Gypsy 927G. Sixth was Riley Rogers with RER Jam 1G. Seventh was Nicholas Chermanshinsky with NCX Miss Galaxy 19G. And eighth was Billy Paul with WJP GH Chianti Girl 6G. Marking on your show book, the order goes as follows: 5, 8, 3, 4, 6, 2, 1, 7. Thanks again to Kingston Midstream for sponsoring that class of heifer calves born between February 9th and 27th, 2019. In the ring now, we have our heifer calves born February 1st to February 8th, 2019. We start off this class with exhibitor 297, Megan Nicholas, with McCoy 501C Trisha ET29G. We then have Sydney Perlinger, exhibitor 298, with HMS Highcliff 225G Glamour 32G. We then have Oriana Hindman with exhibitor 299 with CCCRLY 23B ABBA 920G. And then we have Becca Lees, exhibitor 300 with Glenn Lees 72C Bambi 4G. We then have Kenzie Aris, exhibitor 301 with Aries Acres Sparkle 39G. And then we have Tegan Hindman, exhibitor 302 with TEEG 23B Daisy 910G. Thank you very much to Aqua Hollow Farms for sponsoring this class of heifer calves born between February 1st and 8th, 2019.
Take you walking on the highway crazy. No net down below. It's gonna get a little too far out there. Just you wait and see. Love you like a wildfire. with me. I've been climbing my way through the sky.
A word from our judge.
Well, excellent class all the way through in this set of heifer calves here. The top two are very impressive individuals, and once again, I'm going to go the other way. For me today, and like I've tried to do most of the day, I'm going to err on the side of the moderate one, I guess. I really like her on the move. I like her from her hooks to her pins. I think she's a really well-balanced heifer. She's got that real broody look. Yeah, maybe a little more front end to her, but I think she's just a little softer, notch softer made female. Just really like her belly line and just her overall structure. I think there's nothing really to take away from the second place heifer. Obviously the top performing heifer in the class, and obviously just a lot of performance there. Really complete individual, structurally moves out just as well as the other one. I think just maybe I just like to give her just a notch more shape than the heifer that wins the class, but I two exceptional individuals. And then some nice moderate framed heifer calves, really feminine looking, nice design to all the heifer calves in this class. Really strong set in this good.
Thank you, Clint. First in that class is Becca Lees with Glenn Lee's 72C Bambi 4G. Second is Sydney Perlinger with HMS Highcliff 225D Glamour 32G. Third, Megan Nicholas with McCoy 501C Trisha ET29G. Fourth is Kenzie Aries with Aries Acres Sparkle 39G. Fifth was Tegan Hindman with TEEG 23B Daisy 910G. And sixth was Oriana Hindman with CCC RLY 23B ABBA 920G. Marking in your book, the first is a scratch because they already will be moving on to the championship. So scratch 3, 2, 6, 1, 4, 5. And thanks again to Aqua Hollow Farms for sponsoring that last class. We now move into our heifer calves born between January 2nd and January 28th, 2019. First in the ring here, we have exhibitor 303, Blakely Smarties 2G. A word from our judge.
Just an excellent set of heifer calves all the way through in this class. I'm going to pick the moderate one in this class that I feel is just a notch softer made. I like her on the move. She's got a nice wedge-shaped female, but just a notch softer made than the heifer that follows in second. I really like the heifer that follows in second in terms of her power and performance and rib shape. I just maybe just gets a little tighter wound for me today, but and she's got lots of size and performance as well. So I think two heifers that are really do. The third place heifer, obviously the powerhouse over the heifer, and I'm sure many people would pick that one. She's maybe just a notch on the big side for me today, but tremendous performance, and you really can't fault her any other way. She's a big, powerful heifer that gets out and moves, and lots of power to her as well. So really strong class. Congratulations. That's a nice set of heifer calves.
Thank you, Clint. First in that class is Mesa Nelson with G.H. Ruger, Alyssa 66G. Second is J.C. Massey with J.M. Newtrend, Stormy ET1G. Third is Jade Nelson with GH5Z, GG Delight ET23G. Fourth is also Jade Nelson with GH Rambo Gemini 114G. And fifth is William Blakely with Blakely Smarties 2G. Marking order in your catalog goes 5, scratch, 4, 1, 3, 2. We now move into our 2019 Heifer Calf Champion class. Coming back from that first split of heifer calves born in 2019 is Ayla Duke with Square D Elliott 303G. Alongside her will be Aaron Rogers with AJR Gypsy 1G. From the second split comes Luke Webb with LKW Amanda 1G and Ken Paul with WJPGH Ginger Spice 3G. We then have Becca Lees with Glenn Lee's 72C Bambi 4G. And alongside her comes Sydney Perlinger with HMS Highcliff 225D Glamour 32G. And finally, we have Mesa Nelson with GH Ruger Alyssa 66G and JC Massey with JM Newtrend Stormy ET1G. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2019 Heifer Calf Champion class, sponsored by Manchester Polled Herefords and Charlton Farms.
Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi. Tonight begins a new day. If you don't understand him, he don't die here. You'll probably just ride away.
A word from our judge.
Well, it's sure been enjoyable to see the quality in all the divisions today, and we're finishing it up with the heifer calves, and I think that's no exception. Again, what I feel are quite a nice set of high-quality individuals out here, and I like the moderate. I like to see some moderate wedge-shaped females that have a broody look about them, and I think there's quite a few heifer calves out here that have that, and yet they have some strong tops and are high-quality show cattle as well. So I think there's just from the ground up, I think I'm really happy with the set of heifer calves we have out here. I think they fit the design of the bred heifers that we selected today, and I'm quite impressed with all of them. But there's a couple here I think that really